Don't know the best way to eat? This video tells you what to buy for a carnivore or ketogenic diet and then 10 science-backed tips to thrive. Ready to lose weight and feel your best? Let's start. Prioritize these 10 foods if adhering to a zero-carbohydrate carnivore diet lifestyle for optimal human health. Prioritize 1. Eggs. They are nature's multivitamin. 2. Ribeye steak. 3. Fish of any kind. 4. Beef liver, heart, kidney are some of the most nutrient-dense foods in existence. All you need is 1 to 2 servings weekly. 5. Chicken or turkey. 6. Butter or ghee are stable cooking fat that pair great with protein. 7. Beef tallow is best for high-heat searing. 8. Bone broth will give you collagen and electrolytes. 9. Bone marrow is ancestral fuel. 10. Budget proteins like pork shoulder, canned fish, ground beef, 70-30 or 80-20. Those are the basics. Your favorite meats, salt, and water for the ultimate low to no inflammation diet, pure ancestral nutrition. Here's the 15 foods you should buy for a ketogenic diet, which includes 20 to 50 grams of carbohydrates per day from optimal carbohydrate sources. They are packed with nutrients and incredibly low in net carbs, making your keto journey both simple and delicious. 1. Eggs 2, beef 3, fish 4, chicken 5, avocado 6, spinach 7, broccoli 8, zucchini 9, mushrooms 10, cheese 11, full-fat Greek yogurt 12, extra virgin olive oil 13, nuts 14, bone broth 15, fibrous low-sugar berries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries in moderation for dessert. Build keto meals from these 15 quality proteins, fibrous low-carb produce, and nutrient-dense fats. You'll cover iron, zinc, omega-3s, vitamins A, D, K, B complex, magnesium, potassium, and collagen, fueling satiety and steady energy. Carnivore if you can, keto strategic fibrous healthy carbs as needed. Here are your 10 tips for being successful when switching to a keto carnivore lifestyle. Tip 1. Eat to satiety. Listen to your body. Learn to differentiate between a hunger craving or a carbohydrate craving, needing hydration, mood, happiness, safety, calm. A hunger craving is deep, felt in your bones. You might feel like you are getting sick. You need fat and protein. A carbohydrate craving is when you feel dehydrated, flat, more anxious, restless, irritable, or edgy. Eat 70 to 80% of your daily calories as salty meat until satisfied. Eat 20 to 30% keto-friendly carb sources if needed to support mood and exercise. Undereating is the fastest way to feel terrible and quit. Practically plate 1 to 2 palms of protein plus visible fat. Less carbs equals more sodium and water loss. Tip 2. Add lots of salt. Drink bone chicken broth or add electrolytes to water. Salt food generously and sip salty broth daily. This alone fixes most keto flu, fatigue, headaches, and low energy. Salt is your ally. 4 to 7 grams of sodium per day from salt and broth. Add magnesium at night for cramps or sleep. Choose salt over carbs to hydrate. Choose optimal carbs when salt or electrolytes don't quite improve mood. Tip 3. Focus on eggs, beef, and beef liver, as they are the most nutrient-dense foods available. Dense vitamins and minerals lower cravings and overall calories. Eggs, they contain choline, B vitamins, and are a perfect protein. You should aim for 2 to 4 daily. Beef contains iron, zinc, B12, creatine, also a complete protein. Choose affordable brands of your liking. Beef liver contains a plethora of micronutrients. One serving once or twice per week is all you need. This isn't trendy, it's evolutionary common sense. Tip 4. Manage carb cravings as you enter ketosis. Keep carbs as low as possible while still supporting happiness and mood and focus. Leave carbs for after meals and in between if needed. Cut carbs slowly over time. Focus on satisfying hunger through fat and protein. Be smart and wise about strategic carbohydrate intake as needed. Track daily ingested carbs as needed. Tip 5. Buy single ingredient foods. Ground beef, eggs, cheap cuts, butter, canned fish, liver. The cheap and affordable brands will do. If it has a lot of ingredients, there is probably a healthier version that you will feel better on. Skip keto-friendly products. They are often pricey, often spike cravings, and simply have too many ingredients that may cause gut inflammation or irritation over time. As you cut carbs, you will have lower circulating serotonin and dopamine levels throughout the brain and body. You may feel not as happy or less motivated. This is normal. It is important to cut carbs slowly over time so that you don't feel so bad. Tip 6. Support mood. Eat meat and animal-based until you are full. Embrace salt. Prioritize sleep. Morning sunlight. Engage in light movement. And again, use carbs strategically for mood and energy. Listen to your body. If it wants rest, then rest. If it wants activity, then engage in your favorite physical activities. Remember, mood is biology, not weakness. You cannot willpower through mood. Prioritize your safety, happiness, and health first as you cut carbs and transition to ketosis. Tip 7. Use modern-day supplements to cover micronutrient gaps and support mood. Helpful options include electrolytes, magnesium glycinate threonate for sleep, creatine for performance and brain energy. Caffeine may help support dopamine and provide energy as you cut carbs, but it often comes with a crash. Use cautiously. Omega-3s for inflammation and mood, glycine or L-theanine for calm. Supplements don't replace food. They support mood, keep you feeling happy, and fill in any micronutrient gaps. Tip 8. Determine if carnivore zero carb or ketogenic strategic low carb is better for you. Some thrive on zero carb, others with small carbs around training or sleep. One approach is to have 10 to 30 g near workouts or evenings. Use carbs as a tool, not a crutch. Choose berries, yogurt, or fibrous low-calorie carb sources. Your options include vegetables, fruits, starches. You decide what you feel best on and keep it under 50 grams per day or as low as needed while still staying happy. Tip 9. Be consistent and patient. Track calories and carbs to ensure you're in a calorie deficit if weight loss is a goal. You should aim for a 4 to 12-week period depending on the rate that you wean from carbohydrates until you start to look at others around you and understand why they are or get sick from excessive carbohydrate poisoning, chronic glucotoxicity with advanced glycation end product, age-mediated tissue damage. Try and notice the small and progressive improvements in physical and mental health as you slowly cut carbs and transition into the holy state of ketosis. Stay consistent, salt, eat enough, repeat simple meals and track energy, not just the scale alone. Make sure you are still looking forward to meals and deriving some pleasure from eating and refueling. Tip 10. Prioritize protein and fiber. Do not fear fat. Prioritize lean cuts of meat and fibrous cooked vegetables and foods. Protein and fiber will keep you full. To recap, don't undereat, don't fear salt or fat. Avoid keto-friendly junk. Prioritize protein, chase consistency, track calories and carbs, use supplements, stay happy. These behaviors drive adherence and consistency. Season foods with your favorite seasonings. Humans evolved on raw and cooked meat and organs. We ate animals from head to toe and seasonal plants in moderation to support hydration and mood. Not ultra-processed modern-day fake foods, and certainly not all the sugar and carbohydrates in excess. Keto and carnivore aren't extreme. They're a return to metabolic sanity and thousands of years of human physiology. If you want to feel younger, have more energy, improve physical and mental well-being, start with these principles. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.